What's up, people? It's your man DSD Informed. This is just a quick video response. Might not be so quick because y'all know me by now. To my boy, the nigga with the tattoos. On his video, Illuminati. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is because I noticed he got a lot of views. His video is kind of old, but you know, I'm a recent subscriber. But he commented and it showed up on my timeline on YouTube, so I wanted to jump in and chime in on some things that he discussed and also add some information for anyone that's excuse me, I got a little cold, that's following him and that would like to know a little bit more. His idea was very specific, but I want people to understand that the idea of the Illuminati, no matter what name you want to call them, they exist. Their power is real. There's a lot of videos up here. People think it's crazy. They don't believe in these conspiracies. They don't think these type of things exist. But, you know, every religion and walk of life has some kind of thought of the end of this world, or the world coming to the end, some evil power taking over and destroying the world as we know it. So, yeah, they exist. These people control everything. And when I say everything, I do mean everything. The food you eat, the water you drink, the air that you breathe, the land that you walk and drive on, the clothes that you wear, the music that you listen to, the things that you watch on TV, the money that you have and make, the government in which you so desperately look to for control and for help, world affairs, all these type of things, they have not a foothold on, but puppet strings. They're the marionettes of the group. So understand that these things go much further than rap music, and it's just something that needs to be known and needs to be recognized by everybody. Now, he specifically talked about Hov, you know, Jay-Z, but it also expands out to the, like I said, the music industry as a whole, because not only do you have rappers, but R&B artists as well. And if people remember back in the day, the whole big thing with rock and roll, you know, heavy metal and all this music, was the whole satanic demon worship. Well, if you paid attention, that's moved into black music. Think about it. Like, I just made a Facebook post about the fact that these things were seen so wrong and so satanic and so evil when it was just on rock and roll, this white folk stuff. But now you got Jay-Z and Kanye and Rihanna, and I'm just naming popular ones, Beyonce, Jennifer Hudson. Even back in the day, you had Aaliyah, Left Eye. Even Professor Griff talks about the fact that he was supposed to be a sacrifice for Public Enemy, but he survived. You have all these people, Biggie, gone. How you think Diddy is so successful? Where you think Dame Dash comes from? All these people giving up. All these rappers talk about selling their souls for success. These aren't just songs. This stuff is real. These people talking about having demon possessions and having multiple personalities that are connected to not just life, but specifically their music. Where do you think Slim Shady came from? Slim Shady was an idea that Eminem came up with based on his drug usage and the fact that he's been mixed in with this. The song Damien by DMX. Where do you think that comes from? What do you think that is about? It's literally about him selling his soul to the game. Kanye West's album 808 and Heartbreaks. The song was made after after his mother died. You know, his mother didn't just die. She was sacrificed for his success. Jennifer Hudson sacrificed her whole family. Dame Dash sacrificed his fiance, Aaliyah. Where do you think this comes from? Jay-Z and Diddy? That was Biggie. Jay-Z's success is Biggie's success. Think about that. Think about why the fact that everybody that Diddy deals with always goes under. They come out long enough for Diddy to make this huge profit off of, and then they fall under, because that's what it's about for him. Look at Tupac. Look at Michael Jackson. These people people sit out here and think it's a game, and think this is a joke, or think people are crazy for what they believe in. But no, this is real. This is a Masonic thing. And I understand this, when it comes to dealing with Masons, and I'm talking real fast, I'm being very general, and if you want to know more, hit me up. I definitely will get up here and I'll break down a whole hour and a half lecture for you about this stuff, because it's real. The whole Masonic thing is lower level Masons really don't know what's going on. So don't look at your grandfathers and your uncles and your brothers and things like that and think because they're Masons or they might got a little rank that they have anything to do with it. It's not the same. It's just like being a student in a school. It's like a school system. As a student, you don't know what's really going on in the school unless it's told to you. As a teacher, you know a little more, but you don't know what goes on in the office all the time. As a principal, you don't know what goes on at the Board of Education. As the head of the Board of Education, you don't necessarily know what goes on in the state, and from the state to the country. And even if you got control in the country, you don't necessarily know what goes on in DC to control all of that. That's the same level with the Masons. The higher up the Masons, they're the ones that got something to do with it. You know, I'm telling you, listen to these rappers. Notice the signs. That's a Baphomet. That's a satanic thing right there. This joint, yeah, that's real. This right here is just Mason. But like my boy pointed out, Jay-Z is a high-level Mason for his status. He's as high as he can possibly get based on who he is. He got a lot to do with it. He's like one of the headstrong ones. He's a strong leader in the movement right now. And you watch a lot of these videos. Don't think for 1 minute the stuff that goes on in these videos are coincidental. And don't look at the videos when the people pointing out things and think that these things are crazy, because some of it seems far-fetched, but if you pay attention, it makes 110% sense. You know, dude did a video about Rihanna's umbrella video. And if you pay attention to it, it seems far-fetched and it seems like it would take a lot of time to sit back and analyze these things, but it doesn't. Simple science and attention to symbolism and use of certain handshakes and hand symbols and what's I'm looking for, manipulation of certain images really makes a difference. The Kanye West Jay-Z video, what is it? Ball so hard up, just wanna find me. That video, look at that video. Think about why that video was made the way it is. All these flashing images and all these things, they seem harmless. But understand that, and this is nothing new. This is something that's been talked about and looked upon for thousands of years. The ability to tap into someone's subconscious. The part of them that they don't pay attention to, but your mind works that way. Just like you can be asleep and the TV can be on and you will hear something and your subconscious are playing into your brain, and you'll have a dream about something that's on TV that you don't even know is on TV. You are not aware what's on TV, but your brain is, and your brain plays it into your head. Now think about doing that with music, with what you see on TV in your eyes. Think about that. Really consider these things and put them into perspective. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe him. You don't have to believe the other people out here that are willing to point out these things. But understand that it is real. These things do exist. And if you fail to pay attention, you will fail to be prepared for when things get real. And you will succeed in dying or becoming a slave. You already part way there. But now you're just willing to be a slave. Some people out there, they happy to throw it up. Happy to put all these signs up. And forgive me for putting all these signs up. I feel weird doing it. Because it's enough. So yeah, man, don't think for 1 minute that this is a game. Even so, looking at the athletes, a lot of the athletes you see starting to throw up these things. And I don't know whether some of them are in cahoots or they're working with what's going on, or they're just so caught up in the fandom like everybody else that they think these things are okay to do and not considering what they're doing. Don't think for 1 minute that these things are by chance, y'all. For real, get with it. Then really pay attention to it. The president, even Barack Obama, was seen, I think, either doing the diamond like Jay-Z or throwing up the Baphomet sign and all that. Pay attention to it now, because for real, people thinking it's a game, and this stuff out here is real. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Within the next few years, mark my words today. Mark my words today. United States, Canada, Mexico will become one solid country. We are already North America as is. We're going to become one solid country. There are going to be no real borders. It's almost to a point now where you can't even run to Mexico no more. Get in trouble here in the U.S. and run to Mexico. They can either follow you in or they can have you sent back. If that ain't something similar to the slavery of the South, where you can run to the North, get caught as a slave and sent back to the South, or you can be found there and brought back, I don't know what it is. We've never had a problem with Canada because nobody want to go to Canada. So you tell me. Pay attention to that, man. It's a lot more. Like I said, comment. If you want to know more, please let me know. Because like I said, I can really get up here and put some stuff down from what I've been reading and learning about a lot of things. I can put you on to some videos and some books that you can read that really lay these things out. And it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see these things for what they really are. All you got to do is look at them, read them, like take them for face value. See them for what they really are. You don't have to dig into it and go all crazy about it and be being a hallucinated form or anything like that in the mindset to see it. It's like if I did this and this. I just showed you my index finger and my thumb on both of my hands. It is what it is. But put together, they form like a goalpost or a letter U, something like that. These type of things. Watch it. Pay attention to it, y'all. Peace to the form, man. Peace, love, be blessed. Like my bus driver used to tell us, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Peace.